time.
All right.
You want to get started?
Let us finish Forest of Drizzling Rain today.
All right. So I think we have just 2 more endings left. We have the ending where we call for help and we reject the stone, and we have the ending where we go do the ritual with the stone.
Okay, I forget which save file it was supposed to be. Was it this one?
I don't know. You can load it and check your inventory
me
to see if we
check.
have the stone.
What is in my bag today?
Okay.
A
we do have it.
stone!
So you're supposed to call for help but refuse the stone from Kotaro. So I guess this means Kotaro will be fine, but maybe you'll be cuckoo crazy mad.
I think this is the only place. Okay, we have to figure out.
Time to help! Help!
There's no time to think, I just have to yell for help!
And the no fish ending? We can't do the no fish ending. That goes against everything we believe in.
Except
Which
I
is
do
fish
want to
ending.
know what actually happens in the no fish ending. Can you tell us what the ending is at the end, Nick?
Okay.
I just
You
want to
go
know what
through
I
this
missed out
random
on.
thing. What you missed out on? Well, if we're just doing this, why don't you just look up the YouTube video and then
No,
like I'll
I
give
need
you
you
the
to
YouTube video
tell
you played on
me. I just want
stream.
you to tell me I don't have that much time. I've got Breath of the Wild to play today.
I got Batao to play. Let's see what happens at the end if you do all the good stuff.
But wait, if it's like we haven't done like the good ending yet, the one where we do the ritual of the stone.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's like the good ending, and then the no fish ending is like the super good ending.
the super good.
So we can only get better from here, guys. You know, unlike the first ending that we did where we both died and we went crazy.
Turns out both dying is not great.
Breaking your promise again. But how did she break into here? I thought everything was guarded with luminous stones. Okay. She's gone mad. I think this is the point where she like starts to get some insanity. But the blue stone saves her. Except this time, we're not going to take it.
So like in the super ending, like apparently you learn more about the snake god that like exists, and like Miko gets freed from the snake because of the stuff that you did. Like you didn't need Kotaro to cut the thing, and like you actually get to play as Miko for a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a lot of stuff. I don't want to spoil it because like there's a lot of stuff that happens in the ending. Maybe after we do both these endings, I'll do like a quick recap.
Oh, okay, okay. So that sounds like it's like the true ending then.
No stone. No stone. You
No
take stone.
stone.
I don't like stone.
No stone.
No stone.
You hold on to this, Kotaro. I won't take it. I can't let you sacrifice yourself anymore. The forest is calling me. So there's no reason for you to sacrifice yourself.
Stone, stupid.
Hey, Kotaro. No one comes to the archive anymore. But you've been the caretaker for years. Why? Once you found out who I was, you tried to get me to leave. Why? But when the villagers suspected me, you got worried about me and locked me in that room. Why? You
Just
were
nothing.
always...
Thank you for confirming dying is no good. You're welcome. If you need any more life advice, I'm ready to give it out. You know you're supposed to drink every day. That's crazy, right?
I don't know if I can drink every day. I feel like I would go insane and...
You would die.
Trying to keep our promise. You did all that for me, am I right? But if that's true, then please, just stop. Just forget we ever made that promise. I'm sorry, but Kotaro, I want to protect you too. So, Kotaro, you hold on to this stone. Okay, I'll keep the stone.
Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the ending. Okay, I'll keep the stone. But while I have the stone, you have to stay here.
Kotaro, don't go.
I promise I'll come back.
Okay.
Honestly, Shuri, I'd be more worried about yourself than him now that he has the stone.
Yeah. I'll keep yelling for help, so don't do anything reckless.
Do something reckless?
You
Okay.
better come back. That's a promise.
You've never been drinking? Harry, you're made out of different stuff.
Kotaro. Oh.
Call for help, Froggie! Call for help! Help!
Couldn't we just put a luminous stone in a grenade and just win? Well, we don't have a grenade. How do we make it explode?
Well, the issue is, like, I think the luminous stone needs to be, like, in big quantities. And, like, the smaller it is, the faster it loses its power.
Well, it just erases memory, so as soon as it touches the ghost forgets and the stone is useless. But then this ghost comes back later.
Apparently the ghost is so revengeful that it'll, like, re-remember it again.
I know.
We got no stone to protect us from baby hands.
But are we okay? Are we not okay?
Kotaro? Oh. Shiori, is that you?
Miko!
Hey, are you okay?
And Officer Mochizuki! Oh, I'm so glad. Please, get us out of here.
Okay, just hold on. I'll get something to pull you up.
Great. Now we can get out of here.
Kotaro finished 1v1ing the spirit.
But Kotaro's not back yet. Ah, the bonks! Eri, why?
I can't believe it. He
Why?
beat the spirit. He's so smart.
Kotaro! Bonk. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Ow!
But Froggie ain't.
Ah! Officer Mochizuki and Miko heard me yelling. We're going to be okay as soon as this barrage ends. Kotaro? Huh?
Speaking of drinking.
What?
Ah.
No, Nick! Not you too! How could
Shiori,
you-
I got it! I need a sip.
I also need a sip. Mm-hmm.
You're really good at dodging the bonks while you're sipping.
Ah, yes, much better.
Hurry up and get up here. Wow, this is way better than the other ending where Kotaro freaking dies.
Yeah, and we found his body a few weeks later.
This is way better if we just give him the stone. We didn't even get Boogie Boogie Mindy.
Yeah, we did.
After that, well, no. Well, I mean, we did once, but it seems to have, like, just stopped. After that, we were able to safely escape the forest and that underground cave. Miko burst into tears as soon as she saw me, and Officer Mochizuki looked weary but relieved. Kotaro looked relieved too. He smiled even though he was clearly exhausted. As for me, I felt like the strings holding me up were suddenly cut, and all I remember was collapsing on the spot. I'm just so glad that we made it out of the forest. Both Miko and Kotaro are safe. That was enough to make me happy. Then, a few days later, thanks to Officer Mochizuki's efforts and Miko talking to her parents, I was able to get through my police questioning without issue. This is the only round you missed this!
We still have to do our police questioning.
Screw you! Afterwards, Kotaro and Miko both insisted that I go home. The taking spirit is still looking for you! Miko looked so serious and solemn when she told me that.
But
I was a little hesitant, because I was still worried. Obviously, about Kotaro. Now that I remembered my past, I felt our promise was very important. I couldn't leave him to deal with this and suffer alone, which is why I couldn't agree with them telling me to go home. When I said that, Kotaro gave me a smile and quietly slid me a memo. You can come back after the forest had settled down. I'll contact you when you can. The message he wrote seemed so sincere. I asked if he meant it, and he kept nodding insistently, so I had no choice but to believe him. Eventually, I decided to go home temporarily for Froggie.
Sorry, I got happy fingers.
That's like way better than the other. Oh wait, we're actually here. There's a cutscene after?
Whoa, this is new.
That's crazy.
I'll be visiting home then. I'm really worried that you'll have a hard time on your own. Alright. Since Miko really wants me to go home too. But promise you'll let me know when things have settled down. I haven't been able to give you a proper thank you yet. Thank you so much, Kotaro. I'm so happy I remembered our promise. See you then. The train will be here soon.
Not the bus. The bus never comes. You ice skate along. Luminous stone?
Kotaro?
Do you remember this luminous stone?
Oh yeah, it's the one you had with you before. I remember. It's why we were both able to get out of the forest.
I was the one who refined this stone.
Oh really? That explains why it's so pretty.
Luminous stones were created by a man long ago. He was selfish and used them to erase memories.
Huh?
He was my ancestor, and because of him and me, you were targeted by the taking spirit.
Wait, Kotaro, what are you saying?
It's all my fault. I don't want you to come here again.
Wait, why, Kotaro? Oh, he's crying.
We hug.
Kotaro. No, it's brain wipe time.
Oh no, he is brain wiping! She, just forget our promise.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoop, whoop.
Huh? Wait, what?
He is brain wiping!
Ah, our brain! Wait, Kotaro!
My brain, I feel my brain
Don't!
tingling.
Don't do this, Kotaro!
I'm just gonna stand here and take it.
To forget again.
I just imagine he's like smashing the rock. On
Yeah,
her head.
imagine he's giving us a concussion.
Forget. This is like that's how you lose the memory. It's just like hitting your head.
Maybe it's not a magical stone after all. It's just a regular stone, you know?
I can hear a train. I woke up thinking it was strange. Sure enough, I was on a train, but I had no idea why. I was just on an unfamiliar train, heading to an unknown destination. How strange. I didn't remember getting on this train. Why did I get on it in the first place? I tried really hard, but just couldn't remember. I asked the conductor who was checking tickets whether we would stop at the station near home. Apparently, this train was on a line that was pretty far from the town I lived, which meant I would have to transfer a few times in order to get home. I was just more and more confused. I couldn't remember a single thing. Anyway, I just had to get home. Once I did, I would get some sleep. I had to visit my parents' grave tomorrow. I had been visiting them every day, so why did it feel like it has been a while?
So it doesn't erase, like, all her memories, just, I guess, from the summer?
Could he actually, like, pick and choose?
I don't know.
I shouldn't try to dig into why this was strange. Instead, I just let my thoughts wander as I watched the scenery until I reached my stop. It felt as if I was forgetting something very important. But if you forgot it, it probably wasn't important. Something that I couldn't forget no matter what. Just what was it? And how exactly did I lose it? Eventually, I realized that I was crying.
I thought we had a happy ending.
Yeah, sure, she got mind wiped, but that's still way better than just one of them dying.
I guess so, yeah.
We basically just hit the reset. All right, I guess while we're going through this credits, I'll give you like a quick primer on what the final ending was. So essentially, because you did that stuff with Miko, Miko gets freed, and both of you and Miko enter like the shrine of the snake god. The snake god explains that he used to be the god of the mountain who provided humans with, the food and shelter, and he made it rain to protect the forest in case anything happened. But one day, when eventually the villagers discovered agriculture, left the forest, and left the snake alone. And back then, when the villagers wanted to worship the snake and realized that the snake was also providing them with food, they used to bring the snake live young female sacrifices every so often. But eventually, even they got lazy with that and just started giving him dolls.
Okay.
That did make the snake so happy. And so one day, while the snake was just chilling about in like a tiny snake body, a woman came across the snake, and instead of like trying to help the snake, she said, "Ew, this snake, kill it immediately." And so someone came and killed it, and that woman was the sister. It was the taking spirit.
Oh, Suyu.
And because the snake was so angered by this, they decided to curse that woman, and thus like kind of create the events that caused her to become the taking woman, the taking spirit.
Oh, so it was a snake god.
Yeah, it was the snake god, and that's why we saw the dolls, and why they seem to talk of sacrifice, even though the taking spirit didn't really like take young female sacrifices to begin with. And so eventually, you and Miko enter like the domain of the snake, and the snake explains all of this to you. And Shuri decides to sacrifice herself to the snake god in order to appease it once and for all, which causes the snake god to become happy and purify everything. Like the taking spirit is purified. Even the problems that the taking spirit had caused, like Kotaro's losing his voice, he actually gets that back too.
Oh, okay.
So that's like the final ending, but it's Shuri sacrificing herself in order to make peace with the mountain god who was the snake.
I see. That's interesting.
I think you need to pry open the book again.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was already opened or not.
But I guess it's kind of a bittersweet ending because both Miko and Kotaro like lose Shiori because she chooses to sacrifice herself to help the snake god. Because here, we're just helping the taking spirit. We're not actually helping the root of the problem, which is when humans angered the snake god.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of not fair for the snake god to want to have a human sacrifice. That's kind of like, out of fashion nowadays. We don't do that anymore.
Like it. You'll take this doll and you'll like it.
What did he do with the girls? Did he eat them?
Yeah, he ate them. He's a snake god. Obviously, he ate the girls.
Why don't we offer him like cows instead?
Yeah, like a baby cow. We'll put a wig on it if it makes him feel better.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to go into the other room and read everything, and then we'll just purify the bone and do the ritual.
Right. Let me go through this.
Because, I don't think we're going to have any of the same dialogue. Kotaro didn't want us to look at his cringe drawings. But yeah, the snake, I know we read it in what Kotaro said, and Kotaro kind of explained it a little bit, but the snake, talks more about how the man one of the man who agreed to help the snake made a deal with the snake, and that's why he was granted powers to
make the stones?
To make the stones. And that's also why he decided to accuse and attack the sister, because the snake wanted him to do so.
Oh, so the snake was the mastermind all along.
Yeah. Wasn't the horny stonemason. It was the snake wanting to get revenge on the woman who had asked to have him killed so callously.
I mean, I can't really blame her. If I see a snake, I'd also be like, ew, gross. Get it away from me.
Maybe you should double check that it's not a snake god next time.
That is true, yeah.
Start bowing to the snake, and if it still doesn't react to that, then you can kill it.
Well, by then you may be already dead.
But that also explains why there's the Kaga shrine, but it's deep in the forest and it lays forgotten. And it's also why we saw the bunch of dolls there, even though it didn't really seem that related to the taking spirit.
Yeah.
Because it was all related to the snake god itself.
Oh, I see. But what if we don't need the snake god's help anymore?
Well, we didn't, and the snake was just like, whatever, bro. But then it was because the woman. I mean, it's not like the snake god's attacking everybody. They're just screwing over the woman.
I guess
And
that's
the
true,
woman's
yeah.
attacking everybody.
Snakes are kind of cool. They are really cool. I do think they are very cool animals. But, like, I'm also afraid of them. On top of that, her unborn baby was taken away from her and she died holding a
God, so
grudge. So
terrible.
let us purify her spirit once and for all.
And hopefully, tiny babies won't come and kill her like last time.
I mean, that's kind of her fault, you know? She made all
Yeah.
those tiny evil babies.
It's karma. But then the babies went after us, which is not karma.
Yeah.
That's just them being assholes.
Well, that means they're gonna take anyone who goes into the forest.
Well, yeah, they're out of control babies, Frog.
Maybe we
That's
should
like-
bring in an
that's like-
exorcist.
That's like the way worst ending. Just like everybody gets attacked by ghost babies.
Yeah. You think ghost
Although, I
babies
guess-
would be useless, yeah?
But like we both survive. Although I guess Kanzaki ends up going back anyways. But like we both technically survived because the babies were scared of Kotaro.
That's true, yeah. To love and to be loved. Blah blah blah. Okay, okay, we must help her out. Even if it doesn't work. But this time it will work. Because we have a rock in our pocket.
We have a rock. Before we didn't have the rock. I don't know how that changes from all the rocks we had in the ritual room, but we have the rock.
Yeah, I thought the point of the coffin being surrounded by stones was that if it didn't work, we could like purify her with the stone.
Apparently, the stone's not powerful enough for 20 babies gang piling on you and start beating you up.
Then how come this one stone we have in our pocket will work?
So are luminous stones only effective against these ghosts, or are all ghosts what? Well, the luminous stones don't affect the ghosts themselves. They just exercise them because they erase memories, but they're effective against anything.
Yeah, they work on us, and we're human.
Froggie, is that a rock in your pocket, or are you happy to see chat? I don't want to know what else Froggie might have down there besides a rock in her pocket. It'd be very horrifying to, you know, think about the other possibilities.
Don't worry, it's not just a rock, it's also a rocket.
I put the bone in the coffin and I mix it all up.
Here we go again, a second time.
I guess you can just keep clicking until, like, the baby's done talking. I'm a tiny
He's
baby. Thank you for purifying me. I'm a baby who was not born. I don't know why I have a human shape. Because right now, if I was killed when I was a little womb baby, I should be like some weird deformed body. But it's okay. They gave me a good, nice body that looks like a normal person.
I mean, it depends on how far along it is in pregnancy. Like, some babies will look like a baby.
Is that a rock in my pocket? Yeah, I got 3 rocks.
Why do you have 3? Her mother was taking children and she was living a painful life.
That's crazy that, like, they're being attacked by this taking spirit, but they had, like, the resources and means to, like, build all this shit.
Yeah, when did they build all of this? It seems ancient to me though, like older than her.
Was this built during the snake god time? But, like, this has nothing to do with the snake god.
Are you sure it's not like
So-
the original ritual spot for the snake god sacrifice or something?
No, it was the other area.
Huh.
Is the area that we were first in where you got attacked by all the babies?
I guess. But why do we have all this here then?
I don't know. I mean, maybe this was like the original snake god, but they moved it someplace else more convenient when they
Yeah.
switched to dolls.
They're just like, ah, it's too much work, man. We don't need this anymore. We have
Sacrificing a child.
agriculture.
We have to have like a whole lottery to pick the child. We have to like bring the child here.
Oh
We
shit,
have
he's
to say,
talking about the stone. He's talking about the stone.
Can you make it? I see. It's so full of kindness. Stones absorb people's feelings. So someone like you can make a kind stone like that. And the murder weapon that is your sword.
Yeah.
I see. So you know that, man. I'm sure that must be painful and difficult. But you didn't give up.
you had something special to you. But it'll be okay. I'm sure this will all be over soon. And hopefully, we won't get eaten by babies this time. Remember this, that stone is different from others.
Oh, so we have super stone. All these other
that's why-
stones you see here, those are dumb stones.
Guess that's why he managed to like absolutely flummox the taking spirit that last 1v1.
They could have just made armor out of luminous stones to purify anything that attacks them. Maybe, except what if those stones is like a one-time use? So once it touches your armor, it's useless.
We need to make like we just need to make like we just need to have Kotaro make it, because apparently he can make like super stones for some reason.
But
Like,
I think
his
it takes
sword
a
is
lot
like
of
super
work.
stone, and his like the other stone's a super stone.
Yeah.
It's sparkling, warm, and is made with true kindness. I'm sure the departing souls will feel that too and not eat us. So it'll be okay.
It'll be okay. To reunite mother and child, we have to destroy the stone outside.
I wonder if he'll say something different.
Let's do it, Kotaro. We have to help them move on.
Well, no, this is the same.
Okay. Why? Why are you planning on going by yourself?
He's
Cost
like,
me
this will
my
cost me my
sword."
sword. This mofo comes back with the sword.
I know,
when he
he
says
comes back.
costs him his sword, does it mean it'll use up all the luminous stone powers?
Maybe it'll just be like a regular rock sword.
But yeah, his sword is pretty good considering he can use it to slash all the babies in 1v1 the taking spirit, and it still hasn't lost its energy yet. Like, the sword must also be like of super stone quality.
Maybe. Sorry, I guess I'm as stubborn as you, Kotaro. We go together!
Oh, we are going together. We
I
didn't
do
do
a
this
save,
last time.
because this is different.
This didn't happen last time.
I'm
you-
village guardian now!
I am village guardian Kanzaki. Well, I guess the new ending, the one about the snake god, that only shows up in this remake. So this is probably the truest ending you're gonna get, especially in the original one.
Oh, okay, okay. So I have to break it, and then we gotta, like, GTFO back to the shrine place.
Hoof it back, frog.
I will pay Kotaro minimum wage for mighty armor. I'll be Eri the ghost hunter. Well, you have to have more than just armor. You need some sort of long range weapon. What if they like pelt you with their ghostly powers?
The rock's light is getting weaker.
So we need to break this rock.
Why don't you just punch it?
Kotaro, are you sure? Your sword will probably break.
The sword should definitely break first. That's just a hunk of rock you're hitting.
I know. Luminous gun. What's wrong, Kotaro?
The issue that because it's like just a rock, it'll probably disintegrate when you like when you try to shoot out of a gun. The best you can do is like an airsoft gun or a slingshot or a bow and arrow. Leave it to me. You need to run.
Oh, bow and arrow. So you have it as like the head arrowhead.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like another weapon that would even be better. But I don't know.
I don't know. Kotaro, you can't. Bowling ball. Bowl down all the ghosts.
That's how you win.
You sacrifice yourself too much. Even Grandpa said so.
Who will win? Kotaro versus 1,000 babies? Probably Kotaro, because like the babies will be too scared to even attack him.
Yeah. Kotaro, I didn't tell you earlier, but the taking spirit showed me a dream of the man who framed her. This is just a guess from talking to the ghost children, but the man who framed her was your ancestor, wasn't he?
What a good guess.
You've been suffering all alone. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
It's not his fault.
I know.
I mean, like, if you want to feel like guilty, you know, Kanzaki's ancestor is the taking spirit.
All this time, I've been living in ignorance, without knowing how much you did for me, Kotaro. So, Kotaro, let me carry some of the burden. And I know exactly how I can help.
Give
I
her
can
this-
act as a decoy and bring her to that place.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Don't worry. Kotaro, you and I are both very fast runners.
Oh, that means you're gonna have to outrun the spirit back to the ritual.
Can I do a save first? It's really late, but let me keep my end of the promise. We made a promise, right? So, let me help you, Kotaro. Let me help you destroy the luminous stone.
Destruction.
Oh,
Look at that, the sword's still fine too.
yeah. It broke. Luminous stones are more fragile than I thought.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
uh-oh. There's her Kirby womb. There's her Kirby
I
womb.
found you.
It's ready to suck you up.
She is here. Let's do this, Kotaro. Ready?
I don't know. Are you ready,
Go!
Froggie? Are you ready?
Oh, it's giving me a
good.
save.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
good.
I really
Okay.
needed that. Go!
Well, let's see if you do. Oh my God, she's so
She's so fast.
She's so
What the
fast.
hell?
She's so fast. I can't see anything. My eyes are losing their eyesight.
Promise me, my precious children. She
No.
get me?
She got you.
How?
I don't know. I bet she shows up in front of you at one point. Damn, she's so fast.
I know. Oh, she does teleport
She
in
does
front of
show up
you.
in front of you.
Well, that's not
Man,
fair. I have to walk through the dumb bridge thing.
Why don't you just wait on the bridge? I doubt her body spray is big enough to fit on there, and you can just wait till she teleports away.
Okay.
Surely she's too big. Her sprite is too big to fit on the bridge. That's just science. And if I'm wrong, then just blame the game for being badly designed.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Go faster.
Okay. Cutscene? Oh no, you're still running. We made it.
We brought your mother.
Man, it was a lot more calm when Kotaro just did it by himself.
Yeah, it was.
Why didn't we just let him do it by himself? Good thing you got your luminous save file. Yeah.
My
what
sweet,
it is.
sweet child. Hurry, hurry and come to me. Kotaro!
The baby is here.
Mother. Mother. Mother, 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 mother.
Moja, 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 moja.
We're finally together.
My boy?
Ma,
You're my boy.
I recognize you by your fetus shape.
Oh, everything is going white.
I'm going blind.
We're
Last
okay.
time this happened, well, hopefully it won't happen again.
Hopefully the evil babies don't come back. It's you, my boy. My sweet, sweet boy. Finally, finally, finally.
Nice ghost.
I finally found you, my boy. It must have been painful and difficult. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I am not your boy. I am the boy.
The boy.
Mother. My beloved mother. Let's go home together. To the next life together. Get eaten by mob of babies together.
No, no more baby eating.
Oh, not that third one? Not that third one? Okay.
They were reunited, mother and child. Without erasing their memories.
See, look, the rocks are still there, and then the babies just come and, like, fucking break the rock for some reason.
It's because they're not special rocks.
Big babies.
We should go now. I think the taking spirit's fine now.
That's what he said last time. I knew it.
Murder!
The stone on the altar cracked?
All of the stones cracked.
All of them cracked.
That's a lot of babies.
You think you could best 100 babies? I don't know, man. They're all pretty horrifying.
You were our mother. We won't let you go anywhere. You're the one who killed us.
Oh, it's happening again.
No, this can't be!
Kotaro's like, take this, throw stone.
Kotaro!
That stone you have, give it to me. The kindness in your stone will save us all.
No, but...
We'll all forget and disappear. This sad, painful world will end.
Oh, he is using it like a luminous grenade.
Oh.
He's gonna make everyone in this area forget with the
We're
stone.
gonna
and get exercise.
explode!
We'll return to the cycle and move on.
Someone was joking earlier about luminous grenade, but he is using it as a luminous grenade.
He is.
Let us return. Let mother return.
Is this the taking spirit or is this the?
I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a kind stone.
This might still be the guy because of the dash at the start, the baby.
Okay.
Your feelings are so warm and sparkly. Everything is okay now. Now our sadness and mother's sins, everything will be over. Did you know? You've already been forgiven. Mother, I'm sorry. I wanted to go to the next life with you, but my memories and yours are going to disappear now. Mother, I love you. Mother, please be my mother again.
Sayonara.
So yeah, when Shuri does like the ultimate sacrifice for the reset, I assume these guys do keep their memories, but they're like exercised and gone to the next world.
Yeah, so everyone gets a happy ending except for
Except
Shiori.
Shuri.
Yeah.
And I guess Kotaro and Miko.
Do they also forget or do they remember?
They live, but they remember your sacrifice.
They're gone.
Well, that's a good ending as we're gonna get.
Their memory's disappearing.
At least all the evil stuff is gone, and the snake won't fuck with anybody else right now.
Yeah. It really is so sad. I know Mother, Child, and everyone made it back safely. They made it out of this place. The next time, surely, they'll be together. At least, I hope so. I'm sure that's all we can really do.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hey, Mochizuki.
Oh, that voice is Officer Mochizuki!
Took you a sweet-ass time.
Let's go, Kotaro. Let's go home.
Hey, you guys came all the way down here.
Huh. Officer Mochizuki and Miko! Thank goodness, I'm so glad you're okay.
Shuri, what happened? The mountain seems...
Hey, now's not the time to talk. Let's get out of here first. But at least you're both safe. We went through some crazy shit, dude.
I know. At least we're not trapped down here forever.
Shiori, I'm so happy. I really sent everyone in circles. I'm sorry.
Miko.
At least we resolved the taking spirit problem.
I know.
With a luminous grenade.
I'm the one who wasn't thinking about how you felt. I'm sorry. It's okay, so don't cry. We all got home safely.
Shiori,
I'm so glad all of my friends made it home safely.
Yeah, Mochizuki was no help at all.
Never trust the cop.
But, you know, Officer Mochizuki barely listened to a word I said. That's why it took us so long to get to you. I kept telling him everything would be fine.
You were unconscious up until that point. I couldn't just let you keep wandering around. Well, it's fine. Everyone was rescued. But what exactly happened in the forest? It was a bunch of stuff that I still can't even believe. I shot the vine and it didn't give a shit. And I never imagined a place like that was connected to the archive.
But Kotaro killed the vine snake, so is it angry at him now?
I don't know. I don't think it was like a... I think because it was a vine snake, it wasn't the actual snake. I don't think the snake god cares.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll figure out something for the report, so just play along.
Okay.
Sure.
Also, Shiori,
Yes?
thank you, and I'm sorry.
Well, we still have to do the police investigation.
Ah, shit. The questioning. I'll be sure to speak up against bringing you in for questioning, too. They better. We solved their damn taking spirit problem.
I know.
You should be more proud of yourself.
Officer Mochizuki, thank you so much.
The fort's safe to go inside again as long as you don't mess with any snakes. Alright.
Respect the snakes.
I'm gonna take Miyako and hurry back to the village. The villagers worked together and made a path to get back. Well, I'll have to do the report in a few days. I'll be back then. Miyako, let's go. Your parents are really worried about you. They've come to the station to ask about you so many times. Let's get going. I'll help you apologize.
I almost forgot to tell you. The forest is safe now. I don't hear or feel anything. Everyone has been purified.
With the grenade stone? Yeah.
Grenade stone.
Now you can stay here. You can even live here. Right, Kotaro? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Kotaro, once the questioning is over, I'll go home. And about the archive, don't worry about me.
Make Costco here.
I remember my parents and I have my memories back.
Village Costco.
Like Miko said, our promise with the taking spirit is over. So there's nothing tying you to this place anymore. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. I wasn't able to get your voice back, but thank you for always keeping our promise. For today, let's just rest. I'm sure we're both really tired.
What you want?
Kotaro?
What you want? Here's a memo.
Why are you blocking us?
I wonder if he can speak at the end of this one. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. She.
Kotaro! Your voice!
I guess it counts as a purification if he can speak again.
What is it, Kotaro?
Why are we leaving again? Just 'cause.
Well, we have school. We were on summer vacation, and that's why we
Just
came
'cause.
back to this village. But we have to go back to school and graduate.
Long-ass vacation.
I mean, we couldn't have been here for more than like 2 weeks, right?
I thought we were only here for a week.
Maybe for only 1 week. What is it? Another memo?
There's so much I want to say.
Yeah. Me too. There's a lot I want to say, Kotaro.
Oh, it keeps the nice music at the end too.
I guess this is like the happy ending.
You can go
He
to
gets his
school
voice
with
back.
Miko. I don't think they're exactly teaching the same thing at the village school that they're teaching in university.
I don't even know what they teach at the middle school.
What's 2 plus 2? Fish!
Fish! How do you do the rice patties? You put them in the patty.
Fish! Well, that's it. That's all the endings we can do, and the secret ending gives you more lore, but it's pretty much worse than this ending.
Well, what'd you think of the game? Honest
It's okay.
opinions, please.
I wish it had more horror. I'm
Yeah.
really disappointed you didn't get jump scared more. It like tried to do it with the taking spirit, but even then it wasn't that scary.
Yeah, it was. It only got scary around. Well, obviously, like some of the taking spirit scenes, but like most of them weren't scary at all.
The only scary parts was like at the start when the archive was dark. But like
Yeah.
there was no jump scares, so eventually we got over the fact that it was dark.
Well, it was scary because we didn't know what it was.
Give you a ton of fishing desires?
Yeah,
fishing.
fish. You like the fish?
Looks like you clicked out because the page is just frozen.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to boot up the next game. I'll go into neutral. There we go.